You know the feeling when you're looking for a snack to eat? We say to ourselves, I should be eating healthier, but this is more delicious. Well, why is that? So when we want to eat that apple, we often have to get the plate, get the knife, cut the apple, and then eat the apple. A lot of steps involved. Whereas when we're eating, let's say the cookie, you got to open the bag, grab the cookie, and then eat the cookie. Easy steps. So how long does it take for the result? Well, both might take the same amount of time, but the initial effort is different to start. This one you have opening the bag, and this one you got to find a plate, get the knife, cut the apple, eat the apple. It's a lot more process to get to the reward. So as Isaac Newton says, objects at rest tends to stay at rest, and objects in motion tend to stay in motion. So this means getting started is the hardest part. Which brings me to the power of the 20-second rule. In this graph, you'll see activation time at the bottom, and on the top here, tendency to not take action. So in the 10-second area, you'll just do it. In about 20 seconds, it's usually the breaking point of actually doing it or not. And in the 30 seconds, it's most likely not going to happen. So we want to be able to take action on the things we say we're going to do. If you can get it down to under 10 seconds, great, you'll probably do it. If it's around 20 seconds, that's around the breaking point. But again, you can play around with that. Again, the less effort required, the easier it is to get started. So with the example above, we have the cookie and the apple. Right at the beginning, it's 5 seconds because it's just getting to the bag, opening the bag. We can increase that to 30 seconds. Examples like not having it in the house, or maybe putting it in the other room, or having it locked in a cupboard somewhere. That's just a barrier to make it a little bit harder and take more time to have it activated. So with an apple, we can possibly reduce the time by having all the utensils needed right next to the apple, and that would reduce the time to get into it. There's also other strategies like the craving strategy, where wherever you feel tempted or have a craving for something, you can do one of these mini obstacles to increase the activation time. So let's say you want to have that cookie and it's really easy to have that cookie right now. You can just install one of these obstacles to increase that activation time. So you can meditate for 1 minute, you could do a push-up, you can drink a glass of water, or even take a short walk, and that would increase the time. If that seems like a little bit too much work, just have the apple. So coming back, when easy becomes automatic because it becomes our habit, the small changes over time will help you get the results you need. So it may not seem like you're getting much done each day because it's such a small, insignificant action. But over time, as you do this every day, if you pick the apple over the cookie, more often than not, you're going to get the results. So that is how you can use your laziness to your advantage using the 20-second rule. You can make the good choices easier to do and the bad choices harder to do. So thanks for watching. See you again.